So I'm going to be putting a shower pan right here, which is laying right over there, and then there will be a toilet in this spot right here. But what's going on here is that some of the 2x10s that run under here are not set at the same height. So what ended up happening here is at this last 2x10, which is positioned right here, this board dips downward about a ½ inch. So it's pretty aggressive when we're trying to do a tiling and put a toilet there. So what we're going to want to do is get this all evened out. Similarly, this longer board, obviously you can see that it's longer than this one. So about at this point, same thing, it starts dipping down. The shower pan's going to be there, so we could just make up with that when we do our mortar bed to set it in. But instead, since I need to pour this for the toilet anyway, I'm just going to pour this whole area. So what I need to do is, you can see I already have my perimeter plates down where the walls will be. I'm actually just going to frame these walls in place instead of trying to lift them and stand them up, because we have a lot of angles on the ceiling here, so it'll just be easier to build the studs in place. But what this is going to do is also give us a backboard for us to pour our leveler against. So I need to put in a piece there, one here, just to protect it from spilling out. Then what we're going to do is just use some like liquid nails. Usually you could use caulk, but I'm just going to use liquid nails in this scenario, and fill any little holes, maybe just a little bit around here so we don't lose any down there. Here we had what I attempted to do was pull this piece up. And as you know, if you are trying to pull up subflooring that's been glued down, it's just going to come up in bits. Now, I was able to actually cut all this out and pry it up, but it took time. It was like performing surgery. So I'm just going to end up, I also think this is going to be a more stable thing to pour the leveler as opposed to pulling it up, shimming it. Then I'm just relying on a few little shims to be touching. But this is completely locked in, glued in place, so we're just going to keep it as is. So what happened here is I was trying to get it up and just ripped it out. So I put a little foam in here to fill that hole that was there, so that when we get the leveler again, it doesn't fall down there. So right now I'm just going to get these other boards in, and then glue everything up, all our holes, and start pouring some leveler. Okay, so now you can see I got the bottom plates in here. Had to actually put a 3/4 ply to bring that up to give this 2x something to rest on at the right height. You could also see I used liquid nails as sort of a caulking, just to keep that floor leveler from falling down in and losing any. Just did the same thing around the PVC pipe here. It only went out to about here. This is the only area where we're looking to level. So I did make a mark where I want to end at. I also made some reference points to about the level I want to get this at. There's one there, one in the middle here. It doesn't need to be 100% exact, because we're going to end up, like I said, tiling, and we could play a little bit with the height with the mortar and stuff, but we really want to get rid of that ½ inch of low area. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in these seams just in case some tries to slip down there. But yeah, so what I'm going to do next step is also use this primer. So this allows the leveler to adhere to the subfloor. I mean, it's $10 for this. I've seen a lot of people skip this step, but the directions specifically say to use the primer. So for $10, I mean, don't try and skip steps that, maybe it's a waste, maybe it's worked for you many times, but $10, don't risk it. All right, so we got the primer down, still a little tacky, so we're gonna let that dry for a few hours, make sure it's set up correctly. Then we'll mix up some leveler and start pouring it on. Okay, so I just mixed up my bucket here of the leveler. Pretty simple, just pour it in, mix with straight water. You got to get it to the right consistency. In this case, it wanted 5 quarts for the full bag. However, I just used a half a bag. Did about half the amount of water originally called for, and just kind of change my consistency as I wanted it. You do want to get it correct though, so that it, when it does cure, it cures correctly. So you can see that it went down really well. When you get down and look at it, it's hard to see with the camera, but it is glass smooth on the top, so it's working out really good. And you can see it naturally actually followed the contour of the lower areas that I envisioned it to, so it's working out really good. That's going to really get this base set up for leveling everything properly, instead of trying to make it up with mortar, which would just lead to poor adhesion and cracking, and eventually problems down the road. So pretty simple project. If this is something you need to do, just make sure you're following everything that the manufacturers recommend and describe in the instructions. You know, you don't want to pour this thicker than they allow as well. It does call for at least an 1/8 inch of depth, so there are some areas that I had to, of course, feather out. I'm not too concerned with that, and we are going to have to put down some of the Schluter Dietra before we put the tile down, so that'll help along with all of this. But yeah, I mean, this turned out really good. I think the next steps here will be continuing all the framing. The reason I actually wanted to get this spot level before I went further is I have to put the toilet there and get the toilet plumbing correctly, which will go out. It's actually a rear drain toilet, so it's going to pop out that wall, head that way, and there's a pipe in the floor over here we'll get into in the next video on how I tie all that in. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I know it's just a quick, simple one. Check out all the other videos. We got tons of videos on this whole entire house build. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Give this one a thumbs up, and I guess with that said, we'll see you guys on the next one.